So it is February 2nd, 2021, and we're out here taking a stroll. It's well, just show you, probably already seen it, but we had a blizzard yesterday, and yeah, it's pretty cold. Not too bad though. Now I'm out of the wind. Thankful for trees for that. So yeah, just crossed over that bridge there. Got washed out when I was a kid. I remember when they put that one in. Pretty grateful for it now. Wouldn't want to ford a river in the snow. So I'm on what we call the Leather Stockings Trail here in New York. I mean, you can see it's not really so much a mountain trail as it is just a stretch of woods that no one has the land rights to. But it's good for walking and talking alone, which is why I'm here, because I feel stupid talking to a camera when there's people around. As for the why I'm talking to the camera, well, if you're watching the video, you probably already know. I'm going to be hiking the Appalachian Trail this year. And yeah, I figured I should start off these videos that I'm going to make with one explaining, you know, what it is I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and why I'm recording it on a camera. Trail crosses over roads at a couple of points. Nothing really fancy. I mean, yeah, just get into the habit of recording what I see. So the Appalachian Trail is a very long trekking trail. It goes from North Georgia all the way to the middle of Maine. It is, by most estimates, around 2,200 miles long. Depending on if you include some other trails in there, it can be much longer, but we're only going to do that 2,200 miles. To say more specifically, the way this whole idea sort of really came into action was this summer. I was presented with the idea of maybe taking a gap year from school. Yeah, paying for sort of a half of a real year with COVID and everything wasn't the most, shall we say, appetizing of ideas. And so I talked to my parents about it, and they both seemed on board. So I took the opportunity and I took a gap year. Around the same time I was making that decision, my grandmother sent me a book from a fella down in Georgia who did this back in the 2000s, who had written about his experiences, and she suggested as an idea of something I might do with my gap year. And you know, I got locked inside with that book for a day due to rain this summer, so I read it in a day, and that's where the snowball started rolling, so to speak. I, you know, meant to record this on the AT itself. Snow kind of got in the way of that. So here's what the blaze for this trail looks like. Hopefully by the time I'm saying AT blazes, it's not, you know, 2.5 feet of snow everywhere. That'd be great. Sort of breaking in my boots here a little bit. They're already pretty comfy, just as it is. They're Merrill boots. Yeah. It is still snowing right now, so it's a little uncomfortable. In general, not regards to the boots. They're working out great. As for the why, well, first and foremost, because I can do it this year. It's a big challenge for everyone who does the trail. Finding the time to do it. It's 5-6 months. Hey there. And it's, you know, a serious commitment. It's not let me go and do this today. It's every day, day in, day out. You're climbing mountains, hiking the trail, sleeping in a tent or a shelter, depending on where you are. It's not a light decision for anyone, I think. Yeah, I mean, there's not really a whole lot to the why, at least in my personal opinion. I can do it. I've got the time to do it this year. I like the woods, I like hiking. Now seems like a good time as ever to do something that I was probably going to do anyways. I just had to walk through that. There's a little bit of, you know, getting out there and doing something that a lot of people won't do and seeing what's up with it. And I like that a lot, actually. It'll be nice to see parts of the country that I haven't seen before as well. So yeah, that's the why pretty much. As for the why I'm going to be vlogging so to speak, it's not really a word I like to use, but I'm going to use it here because it's the most accurate. A couple of reasons. Number one, I was always going to document it. I was always going to carry a camera with me, probably this GoPro that I got. And I was always going to take pictures and videos of what was happening. So it just made sense to sort of put them into an organized fashion, upload them to somewhere where I wouldn't have to worry about the video clogging up the memory on whatever I was using to record, be that my phone or a camera. The second reason I'm sort of recording this and putting it onto the internet is because obviously I've got, you know, people in my life who want to make sure that I'm all right out there. Very fortunate to have a very large family in that regard. And them and my friends, they're gonna want to see what I'm up to anyways. I was gonna just wanted to give them something a little more to see about what's going on the trail than just a couple pictures on an Instagram feed every other day or so. So instead I'm giving them a video every 5 days or so. Perfect trade-off. Still doing the Instagram as well. And sort of the end goal with this whole thing is to, well, the end goal, I say the end goal is to finish, but sort of the goal of the videos is to put them together into sort of a little mini documentary at the end of this. You know, most people put together a travel slideshow. I'm going to put together a documentary. So we'll see how that goes. All right. And of course, you know, put that together. Have to finish the trail first. So that's sort of the primary goal. And the secondary goal, I should say, or the goal that the area that I will be happy to make it to if I can't finish is the Presidents. If I can make it to the presidentials up in New Hampshire, Mount Washington, that whole nonsense, I will be absolutely happy. It'll be a, well, not a successful through hike, but it'll be a successful hike in my eyes. Maine is just a cherry on top of that in the figurative sense. Maine is often considered one of the hardest states on the trail, so we'll see what happens. I wasn't really planning to walk or record that much today, but when you get into this, it gets actually pretty easy to just, you know, keep talking and holding your camera up and seeing what's around you. Yeah, that's pretty much all I was going to talk about, though. Yeah, I basically start in a month or so now, and when I do, I'm either out there until something breaks, or I make it to Katahdin, or, you know, I have to get off and go to school. That's always a thing that can happen, but hopefully it'll be the second option, not the first or the third. But yeah, I'm probably going to be putting a few more videos up of shakedown hikes and stuff that I'm going to be doing, but nothing really vlog style like this until I actually get onto the trail. So until then, watch what I put up and we'll see what happens. Peace.